Welcome back to Wizards Supercoach. Truthfully, there's nothing super about it. Look at that season rank 75,000, gone down 16,000 spots. Season's over. I don't know how I got here, it's just terrible luck. I've copped nearly every injury. Um, the weekend was just terrible for me. Thankfully, the Crom got up in a positive, so the Guernsey's back. So that was really good to watch. Good signs and stuff. Nothing better than winning a showdown. But apart from that, just shocking. Like, I've been sick for 3 weeks and I thought I was over it, and I got sick again on the weekend. I got injured in footy, so now I'm going to be missing a couple of weeks. So I'm kind of in a race to get back for round one. Yeah, but Supercoach just absolutely fell apart. And I hate to admit this, but like, I've been talking to a few people on Discord, and it seems it's pretty common. Footy is such a good way to deal with mental health stuff, and Supercoach makes the neutral games really interesting for me. And if you, like, now that my season's over and stuff, I just don't give a shit. Like, I was watching the Fremantle and West Coast game, and once McGovern went down, I literally just rolled over and went to sleep, like, because I felt sick and stuff, and it was just so annoying. So, yeah. Uh, so I'm going to be missing footy myself for a couple of weeks, and then kind of checking out a Supercoach. Yeah, it's going to be rough, but see what happens. In a way, it's kind of freeing. I got nothing to lose now in Supercoach, so I can make some pretty crazy trades and stuff. So that should be interesting at least. And yeah, the reason why this video is a day late, well, a day later than usual, is obviously I was just too sick yesterday. I'm still sick now, but I'll make it work. So I guess we'll get into the video and see where it all fell apart. Now, does anyone else think that Sundays are just cursed for Supercoach? Like, it seems every week things will be going really well. Saturday night, you're looking at a decent score, and then everything just always falls apart on a Sunday. Like, I'm absolutely sick of it. I didn't get a single ton. All I seemed to get was injuries and shit scores. So yeah, we'll start with Dacos. I bought him in this week. 109. That's not too bad. Obviously, people expecting more, but it was a slippery game, so that's fine. He outscored Doherty, who that's who I traded him out for. So yeah, what's that, like 26 points or something difference? I'll take that. A small win for once. Although Doherty looked like he was definitely underscored, and there's something going on, I think, with Champion Data right now. Like, I think because they've never actually released exactly how the points are done, they've kind of got like free reign to do whatever the hell they want. They're not going to be accountable to anyone because no one knows exactly how it works. So there was a few scores, especially over the weekend, that were suspect. Like, Doherty was probably the biggest one. If you look at his stats, I don't know how he only got, what, 83 or whatever he got. The guy's had like 40 touches. It doesn't work out. Compare that to another player that got the same. There's just no way. So I'm starting to suspect that guys at Champion Data have obviously their own teams and people in those teams, and yeah, it might be, what would you call it? Not insider trading, but yeah, a bit of cheating going on maybe. I don't know. Just doesn't seem to add up to me. But anyway, maybe I'm just salty because my team's going so shit. Also, tell me in the comments where you think I've gone wrong. Like, I think I know where I've gone wrong, but it'd be interesting to hear what you guys think. Um, Obviously McGovern got injured, and he was flying up until that point. And he's gone now for, I think, 12 weeks, so he's got to be traded, unfortunately. He was just looking like a pig back there, though, because Ball spends so much time in West Coast defence. They like to go through him to get out of the 50. He takes intercept marks. He's got so many avenues of scoring. Unfortunately, his body's just shit, so Yeah, and I knew that. Like when I picked him at the start of the year, I knew that he would always have that injury cloud. It's been there his whole career, but I expected that I would at least get maybe 6 games out of him and get some nice cash while having some good points on the field. But yeah, that's just absolutely cooked me, that one. Bose, he was okay. He laid 8 tackles. I don't think his disposal efficiency was very good though. I'm blaming Chris Scott for this one. If you watch the whole Geelong team, there's a reason why they're bottom of the ladder, and it's Chris Scott, if you ask me. There's no like continuity in anyone's positioning. He's just constantly making every player play every position. Like he had Ollie Henry in the back line. He had Bose at half forward, then Bose was on the wing, then he's got him on the half back. Like, there's just players running everywhere. Tanner Bruhn is another one that he's absolutely destroyed, as everyone knows. So I'm going to hold Bose. And on a positive, I bought him in for Liam Jones after that 5.5 from Jones. And he's, as long as he outscores Jones, he's fine. Like, he's still going to make money. What's his break even? So he's still -10. Should be able to get some cash out of him. And I don't know, hopefully Chris Scott starts settling on where he wants people. But at the moment, it's a joke. And that is absolutely the reason why they're bottom. I'm not accepting the injury thing at all. Like, they just look terrible. They can't hit targets. And unfortunately, Bose was one of the main culprits on the weekend. Jinby, the kid's going to be a star. He's killing it. 104, that's his highest score. So averaging 88, already up to 246k. Yeah, just keep giving me that money. And it's really rare to get a rookie that scores like that on the field. Yeah, so money and points, who could ask for more? McKenna, 57. Wilmot, 69. I talked about these two in the last video. So not much to say about them. Cowan, 51. Whatever, just keep making money. Constable got dropped. Now, I had Cowan on the field because I didn't trust Constable to not be the sub. And I did myself out of, 18 points because Wilmot didn't count. But after round 1, there was no way I wasn't going to play the safe strategy this week. So, whatever, 18 points, who cares? Laird, 114. He was good. Pretty standard, I guess. Not much to say about him either. He's going to drop in price, but I don't really care. I bought him in to be a consistent scorer, and captain option looks like he's going to be. Take away the 50 at the start, that's an absolute anomaly, so I'm not worried. Lockie Neal, 117. I had him vice captained. And at the time, it was such an awkward score, I didn't know whether to keep it or not, but I thought, again, I'll play on the safe side. But if you actually have a look, he's ended up being my second highest scorer for the week. So it wasn't too bad of a call in the end. I'm happy to keep him. I see a few people jumping off. I saw DR jumped off, and that definitely got me thinking, but stick with my gut. As I said on the last video, his scoring is in an upward trajectory. So I think that once he and Dunkley and McCluggage and a couple others, once they work out in the midfield mix and how they all go together now, I think it'll keep going up and he'll get back. Maybe not to his best, but yeah, a bit like Laird, he'll be a consistent scorer. Maybe even a captain option each week. Tempted to go with him again this week with the VC up against Collingwood. Generally, their midfield is easier to score against, but this year they're all scoring out of control, so I don't know, we'll see. Bont, 89. Possibly another champion data victim. I've seen that suggested by some people. But to be fair to them, he gave away a ton of free kicks at crucial times. So I think that one is justified. It's an 89, and if that's his floor, that's okay. Green, 100. He's not quite scoring what I expected. Although 113 average, that's not too bad. Let's see. Oh, you probably can't see that on your screen. 134, 106, 100. Yeah, so he's probably going to sit around the 105 mark, I think. Setterfield was another one that I bought in. 82, can't complain too much. Got that cash jump. I think it was 60 grand or something. I don't think he's going to be a keeper at all. I think the hype was way too much on him. But anyway, I bought him in more for the quick money than anything, so not going to complain. Big and average, I don't know, 90 to 100, that's fine. Well, Hopper, he should be back this week. Obviously didn't play, which allowed me to get Baker's emergency score, which I was stoked with, 95. Already talked about him in the last vid, so won't go over that again. Same as Ashcroft. Mackenzie, 89, that was a nice return to form. Forget that guy for Hawthorn that didn't play this week. Isn't Nash? I don't know. Seemed like he stole his CBAs when he had the low score last week, so hopefully Nash stays out of the team. Or Sam Mitchell just, I don't know, just settles on a midfield and keeps Mackenzie in there. 66 from Davey, that's pretty good. I don't think he's going to go much higher than that. But if he can keep giving us 60s, that's fine. Make good money. Now, Chessa's just basically a dead pick. I think he's out for a couple of weeks now as well. But his scoring's shocking. Like 42 is his best by far this year. So, I have to get rid of him at some stage. Or if he ends up getting dropped and doesn't look like he's coming back, he might end up becoming the loop if something good presents in the R3 position. But right now, I can't see anything. Now, Darcy Cameron, he looked like a stroke of genius. He was absolutely killing it until he got injured. Now, it could have been worse. He could have been like gone and gone down in the first minute. And then I would have absolutely copped it. I still got 89 out of him, which isn't too bad. But geez, I was raging. Like, I can't believe this injury carnage. Like, I went Gorn to Cameron. They're both down. Now, I'll accept payment from anyone that wants me to not pick their ruck this week. Because if I pick them, I guarantee they're going to get injured. Probably looking at English. Let's see. Just quickly. I haven't really thought about trades too much yet. English or Wits are the obvious ones. Then Grundy. He's bloody tempting. Like, I'm really cautious of players that are injury prone now, so English. Does his scoring outweigh the fact that he's probably going to get injured? Guess if I'm considering Grundy, it doesn't matter anyway, because I'd be trading Grundy once Gorn is back. I'll leave that, and I'll make a separate video talking about trades for the week. Marshall 78. He's a worry. I don't know what's going on with him. I wasn't 100% sold on him at the start of the year anyway, because I could see this happening. He's got pretty inconsistent scoring. Like, people talk about this massive ceiling that he has, but you rarely see it. More often, I think you see the crappy scores. So he's got, like, his average seems high. But yeah, he's a bit like Shrek. Like, you got to take the good with the bad. So I don't know if Marshall's even a keeper now, because that's what, his second score under 100. Sorry if you can't see this. Yeah, so he's had the one big game and the two average ones. I don't know, not really what you want. Maybe Rob or someone would have been a better pick around that price. Wait, well, Rob was a bit more expensive, but still. I can't believe I'm actually considering Rob now. But he's just consistent, so. Dunkley 108. Hasn't set the world on fire, but also hasn't been bad. 111 average. That's fine, you'd take that. Cornelio, oh my god, what is that? 58. Oh jeez. Why? And how many? He had like 28 touches or something at 58 points. Just shocking. I don't even know where he went wrong. I think he wasn't hitting targets at all. I didn't really get to watch that game, so yeah. There's a bit of a worry, but he seems to throw in one of those shitty scores like that every year, so hopefully that's just that one out the way, and he'll be good from here. Taranto 112. This dude could start hitting targets. He could be just about the highest scorer in the game, but that's not going to happen. Like, he can't even kick a drop punt, so. Golden 85. He had one big quarter. The rest of it was pretty crap. Sydney got flogged though, so yeah, didn't expect him to go too well. Probably am behind now, considering that I chose him over Rosie to free up cash just before round 1. Was looking good until this week, but I'll try and take the long-term view on that one. Golden only needs one of those massive ceiling games that he has, and he'll be back in front. So see what happens there. No need to panic. And if 85's his floor, again, that's pretty cool. And then Sheasel, oh geez, this guy's like, what's his name? Michael Barlow 2.0. 116 average off his first 3 games. He's already up to 305 grand. 120 points on the weekend. Should be chucking the captain on this dude. He's amazing. People talking about Dacos. This kid's he's like another version of Dacos. So I don't really need to talk about him too much. Everyone has him. Like, you see him score really well, and that's the only downside is, well, doesn't make a difference because every team has him. Now, Pedler, he was good on the weekend. Happy with that. 73, 64 average. The only problem is he got done for a sling tackle, so he's going to miss a week now because the Crom decided not to appeal it. So now he's got to go to the bench. So there's no way I'm going to build Radigalia. And I don't trust Green either. I thought if he was going to score good, it would have been this week. Who have Hawthorn got this week? Geelong, so yeah. I don't think Green's going to get a good score this week either. I might have to boost again, use a third boost. I can't believe it, but I can't have Radigalia on the field. I can't even swap Davey forward. Is it too late to go Chandler? I don't know. Because ideally I would lose money and get Chandler in for Radigalia because he's still going to make a fair bit more money. And Radigalia is definitely not. And then I could field Chandler for Pedler. We'll see. But yeah, I don't want to get rid of Green because I think that he does have some good scores coming. Whereas Radigalia, he's just nowhere. Like, he looked good in the first quarter on the weekend and then died for the rest of it. So anyway, overall, I feel like I've just had really shitty luck. Like, I look at my team and it's not that bad at all. Like, not that bad looking. It's just, I haven't been able to upgrade anything. And I'm already, how many trades down? So I'm going to be down to probably 27, 28 trades this week. And I haven't been able to make a single upgrade because of all these injuries. That just kills you. Like, so far behind the 8 ball. But as I said, I've got nothing to lose now. I'm still aiming for top 10,000, as unrealistic as that may sound. Who knows? Anything can happen. Some of these players that are killing it right now could all go down in a heap. I got a feeling that English can't sustain this. He did it last year as well. He come out absolutely firing, and inevitably he gets injured. And his scoring drops off. I think in the back half of last year, he couldn't even crack the 100 average, so see what happens. But even still, the people that have him, they're already ahead of the game. They can trade him out. So, I don't know. Already thinking about next year. So yeah, let me know where you think it went wrong. And I'll be interested as well to hear in the comments, do other people use football as like a mental health tool? Because as I said, I've been talking to other people that obviously do, but I'd be really interested to know how popular that is. So yeah, let me know that in the comments, and let me know where you think I've gone wrong. Is it just luck, or have I made absolute, like, fundamental mistakes here? Probably a bit of both. But at least I can say I'm following my gut this year. So whatever bad things are going to happen or have happened, it's on me. I'm not blaming anyone else. Except for Chris Scott. So, hope you all had a good week. I'm sure you did. And yeah, let me know those things in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video to talk about trades. Thanks. Catch it.